Have you ever wondered how nature carves out masterpieces like Yosemite National Park? This awe-inspiring natural wonder, nestled in the heart of California's Sierra Nevada mountains, stands as a testament to the raw power and grandeur of the Earth's forces. Yosemite isn't just a park, it's a world-renowned icon, a symbol of untouched wilderness and a beacon for adventurers and nature lovers alike. Over millions of years, glaciers, rivers, and the relentless march of time have sculpted Yosemite's dramatic landscapes. Towering granite cliffs, cascading waterfalls, serene meadows, and ancient sequoia groves paint a picture of a world untouched by human hands. It's a place that sparks a sense of wonder, curiosity, and reverence in all who visit. From the iconic Half Dome to the towering sequoias of Mariposa Grove, Yosemite's unique features inspire awe and fascination, inviting us to explore deeper. Stay with us as we delve into the fascinating history, formation, and features of this natural gem. Yosemite's tale begins millions of years ago, but it's not a simple story. This epic narrative begins with the oldest rocks of Yosemite, formed about 500 million years ago. Picture a time when life was primarily in the oceans, and the land was a barren, rocky landscape. It's during this era that the first chapter of Yosemite's story was written, in layers of sediment at the bottom of an ancient sea. These sedimentary layers were later subjected to intense heat and pressure, transforming them into the metamorphic rocks that underpin much of Yosemite's dramatic landscape. This was a slow, tectonic ballet, where the Earth's crust was folded, twisted, and uplifted over hundreds of millions of years. Fast forward to about 10 million years ago, and we witnessed the uplift of the Sierra Nevada. This mountain range, which includes Yosemite, was thrust upwards due to the movement of tectonic plates beneath the Earth's crust. This movement created a colossal granite monolith, a vast canvas for nature's artistry. And then, the ice came. During the last ice age, which ended around 10,000 years ago, massive glaciers moved down from the high country, eroding the landscape beneath them. Their slow, grinding march carved out the iconic U-shaped valley we see today. They sculpted the sheer cliffs, the rounded domes, and the breathtaking waterfalls that make Yosemite such a spectacle. These glaciers also left behind the fertile soil that would later support the park's diverse ecosystems. From the towering sequoias to the delicate wildflowers, from the elusive black bears to the nimble bighorn sheep, each owes its existence to this rich, glacially deposited soil. But Yosemite's tale isn't just one of rocks, mountains, and glaciers. It's also a story of resilience, of constant change, and of the enduring power of nature. It's a testament to the colossal forces that have shaped and continue to shape our planet. And so, over millions of years, nature sculpted Yosemite, but the story doesn't end there. While nature laid the groundwork, humans gave Yosemite its identity. This enchanting place, with its towering cliffs and whispering waterfalls, was not always as we see it today. The human history of Yosemite weaves a captivating tale, one that begins thousands of years ago with the indigenous people who first called this land home. The Ahwahneechee tribe were the original stewards of Yosemite. Their deep respect for the land and its bountiful resources shaped their existence. They thrived in harmony with the changing seasons, the ebb and flow of the rivers, and the natural rhythm of the wildlife. Their legacy can still be seen today in the rock formations and the ancient paths that crisscross through the park. The arrival of European settlers in the mid-19th century marked a significant shift in the history of Yosemite. These explorers were drawn by the allure of gold and the promise of new beginnings. The settlers brought with them new ways of life, but also new challenges to the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The footprint of impact can still be seen in the historic buildings and the remnants of old mining operations. But perhaps the most pivotal moment in Yosemite's human history came in the late 19th century with the establishment of the Yosemite Grant. Signed by President Abraham Lincoln, this act set aside Yosemite Valley and the Mariposa Grove for public use, laying the foundations for the national park system we know today. This was a groundbreaking decision, recognizing the importance of preserving nature for future generations. In the years that followed, the park has been shaped by the hands of countless individuals, rangers, conservationists, scientists, and visitors alike. each one leaving their own footprint, adding to the rich tapestry of Yosemite's story. This shared heritage makes Yosemite more than just a park. It's a testament to our relationship with nature. We are not just observers of its beauty, we are participants in its preservation. Our footprints are part of Yosemite's ongoing narrative, a legacy that will continue to shape its future. Yosemite isn't just about the past, it's a living, breathing ecosystem. A true testament to this is the park's extraordinary biodiversity. Indeed, Yosemite is a treasure trove of life, hosting over 400 species of vertebrates alone. From the delicate wings of the Sierra Nevada blue butterfly to the mighty stride of the American black bear, each creature plays its part in the symphony of life that echoes through the park's valleys and peaks. The park's flora is just as diverse. Towering sugar pines, their cones the size of footballs, share the landscape with the fragile beauty of the Mariposa lily. And let's not forget the giant sequoias, those ancient sentinels of time, their thick bark bearing the scars of centuries. Each plant, each animal, each insect, and each bird is a thread in the intricate tapestry of Yosemite's ecosystems. But the park's natural spectacle extends beyond its biodiversity. Its unique geological features stand as iconic symbols of its grandeur. El Capitan, the behemoth of granite, rises 3,000 feet from the valley floor, a testament to the raw power of nature's architectural prowess. It stands as a monolith of resilience, silently watching the changing seasons. Then there's Half Dome, another of Yosemite's colossal granite formations. Its sheer face and rounded top, carved by the relentless force of glaciers, have drawn adventurers from around the world, eager to conquer its heights. And who could ignore the majestic Yosemite Falls? As one of the tallest waterfalls in the world, it cascades down a total of 2,425 feet, creating a spectacle of thunderous power and ethereal beauty. It's a sight that captures the essence of Yosemite's awe-inspiring wilderness. These features, each unique, each breathtaking, are the beating heart of Yosemite. They form a natural spectacle that captivates the senses and stirs the soul, reminding us of our deep connection to this planet we call home. And it's this connection, this sense of awe and wonder, that continues to draw us to places like Yosemite, to immerse ourselves in the grand tapestry of life and marvel at the enduring power of nature. These features, each unique, each breathtaking, are the beating heart of Yosemite. Yosemite, like all natural wonders, faces challenges in the modern world. The very existence of this majestic park is under threat from two significant forces: climate change and human impact. Climate change is a global issue, and its effects are felt even in the remote corners of the Yosemite wilderness. Rising temperatures threaten to alter the delicate balance of life in the park. The snowpack, a critical source of water for the park's ecosystems, is shrinking, and this loss is felt by all who call Yosemite home. Fires, once a natural part of the park's cycle, are becoming more frequent and more destructive, fueled by hotter, drier conditions. But it's not just climate change that poses a threat. Yosemite's popularity is a double-edged sword. While it brings awareness and much-needed funds for conservation, it also brings a crush of humanity that the park struggles to accommodate. Trails are eroded by countless feet, wildlife is disturbed, and litter, unfortunately, can be found even in this wilderness. These threats may seem insurmountable, but there is hope. Efforts to preserve and protect Yosemite are underway. The Park Service is implementing measures to manage visitor impact, such as limiting visitor numbers during peak periods and promoting leave no trace principles. Research and monitoring programs are in place to understand the effects of climate change and to guide adaptive management strategies. Preservation efforts also extend beyond the park's boundaries. Advocacy groups work tirelessly to raise awareness about the threats facing Yosemite, lobbying for stronger environmental policies, and fundraising for vital conservation work. But the responsibility doesn't rest solely with these organizations. Every visitor to Yosemite has a part to play. By treading lightly, respecting wildlife, and leaving no trace, each of us can help ensure that Yosemite remains a place of awe and wonder for generations to come. The future of Yosemite lies in our hands, and every step we take counts. Yosemite is more than just a park. It's a story of nature, of humans, and of coexistence. This journey we've taken together has been a journey back in time, tracing the geological history of this awe-inspiring place, carved out by glaciers and shaped by the elements over millions of years. We've explored the footprints left by humans, from the indigenous people who first called it home to the modern adventurers who continue to discover its wonders. We've marveled at the iconic features that make Yosemite truly unique: the towering sequoias, the roaring waterfalls, the serene valleys, and the rugged cliffs. And we've recognized the ongoing efforts to preserve this natural spectacle for future generations. The story of Yosemite is a testament to the delicate balance between man and nature, a balance we must strive to maintain. In the end, Yosemite reminds us of our place in nature, small yet significant, fleeting yet impactful.